Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dee about to react to this vid by Impressive. It's titled Usher and Justin Bieber Clash Over Diddy and Latto Pregnant by 21 Savage. Speaking of this, I just reacted to her music video over on my Patreon, so that's up right now. I have some baddies reaction on Patreon, some other music, so go check it out. Link down below. Come join the community over there. We are chatting over there. But yeah, let's see what's going on in this vid. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Justin Bieber and Usher clashed at Jay-Z and Beyonce's Oscars Gold Party, and people are wondering if their issues really stem from P. Diddy. Now, according to TMZ, they said that Usher came up to Justin at the party with an energy of anger, and they got into a heated exchange.
Okay.
But there
Hold on, AI is getting good because at first glance this was looking, you know, authentic, but then I looked over at Beyonce and she would never do all that. You know, I was like, I don't think she's shocked by too much these days, and that don't even look like her. So when I looked up at her face, I was like, wait, and then I saw it said, okay, this image is AI generated. But look how they even got the TMZ logo in the bag. Oh, they getting good. They getting good.
was no physical contact.
You know what? Y'all gotta stop.
But it was very intense, according to some sources. Now, it's been said that Justin has been trying to distance himself from everybody in his past, including his former manager, Scooter Braun, and Usher, and also one of his other former business managers named Lou Taylor, who was accused of exploiting Britney Spears' finances and actively keeping her in her 13-year conservatorship. So Justin has been trying to get away from these people, and more than likely it's due to money issues. But I think his issue with Usher is a bit...
Sorry, it's a bit loud over here. There's nothing I can do about it. I got the windows closed, but they're loud.
More personal. Now, Usher did play a big role in launching Justin Bieber's career. In fact, he won a bidding war for Justin against Justin Timberlake, and he ended up taking 15-year-old Justin Bieber under his wing. But even though he was his mentor, a lot of people feel like Usher did not protect Justin because Usher introduced Justin to P. Diddy. Now, mind you, P. Diddy was a terrible influence on Usher. When Usher was a teenager, he was actually under Diddy's guardianship for a while. And he was introduced to a lot of adult...
Usher said he saw some things at the party. Some crazy things. He admitted that. So, yeah. Diddy definitely was weird with Usher when he was little.
Things that he should not have seen. Not to mention, it was rumored by P. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Dill, that Diddy might have done something to Usher. This is all alleged, by the way. So it is weird that Usher would introduce his young artist, Justin Bieber, to P. Diddy after what allegedly happened to him.
When Usher got on Shay Shay, he mentioned how good Puff taught him and everything about the business. I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital. But how dare you say a man that groomed you gonna give him a pass?
What happened to Usher?
You know, I heard it from some music executives. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, Nick was bleeding from the butt, and that's what was said. Now I'm telling that.
I was thinking that, but I was like, nah, he gotta be talking about something else. But that's what we talking about?
Because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
As a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. And being 13, having that type of exposure, I'm around grown women. And I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs?
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See? So hear that. He wouldn't send his own son to hang with Diddy for a very good reason.
Yikes.
But somehow it was okay for Justin to hang with him for 48 hours.
I have
been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Lay down. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
This whole situation is very weird and unsettling. And I don't know if Diddy did anything to Justin in particular, but I can tell you one thing, Justin had no business being around him. And I believe that Justin definitely was taken advantage of in the industry, which is why he suffered a lot mentally and emotionally. To this day, it seems like he still struggles with substance issues. So, yeah, I think Justin went through a lot. He was exposed to a lot. And Usher failed to protect him. And I know more than likely...
These are some heavy allegations. I mean, yeah, the pieces kind of fit together, but I still think it's wild to, say these things with such confidence because we don't know for sure. And obviously Diddy is horrible, not taking that away from him at all. But just to say, oh, y'all both must have been abused and Diddy must have, touched y'all. It's just like, that's just kind of crazy to just throw on somebody when we don't have 100% verification of that. But, I mean, that is fucked up if it did take place. It does sound like it, though. We're not going to act like it don't. It sound like it based on the information. But, doesn't always mean that that's the case just because what we see, it seems like it's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Usher was a victim of this industry himself. But
I'm just saying it's just wild because they both have children. So for this to be put out there is just crazy.
But I don't think he should have left Justin to the wolves like that, And I think this is the reason why Justin does have some animosity towards him. And it became pretty obvious when he wouldn't show up for Usher at his Super Bowl halftime show in 2024. So the friction between them has been brewing for some time. But for all we know, their issues could be about money, too. They probably had a really bad fallout business-wise. So maybe that's the root of their issue. Who knows? Now, I want to talk about Latto, Big Latto. She announced that she is pregnant and she dropped a new song and video and she announced her upcoming album showing off her pregnant belly. Now, are y'all surprised that Latto is pregnant? Well, we shouldn't be because last year the signs were there when she performed in...
I will say I didn't think she was pregnant here though. I was just like, yeah, y'all always trying to say somebody pregnant, but I guess she was.
Japan.
I'm not surprised that she ended up getting pregnant by this man though.
She clearly was showing then. And she tried to throw people off by saying that she ate too much wagyu and ramen. But a lot of people weren't really convinced. And fast forward to now, she's pregnant. So I'm not surprised by this. And she did confirm that 21 Savage is the father of her unborn child. She actually showed him in her video Business and Personal. His hand was on her belly. And also in the scrapbook, she showed childhood pictures of herself in 21. So she's definitely not keeping it a secret that 21 is her man. She's been with him for several years, even though he allegedly is still married to the mother of his other two children, Kiana. And he married Kiana for a green card, for real. But it doesn't matter. She's still the wife. She gets the benefits. And Latto might feel like the main girl, but she still is technically the side chick. I mean, we know what it is. So she can't be too bold about her relationship because it could actually put his immigration status at risk. Now, what's funny is I saw a video posted by GOAT TV, ATL, and it showed that Kiana actually liked Latto's pregnancy reveal video. So Kiana doesn't seem to mind this whole situation. She's welcoming her sister wife while laughing all the way to the bank. I know 21 is paying her well to even tolerate this foolishness, but the situation overall is pretty lowbrow to me. Now, listen, I will say babies are a blessing, but the circumstance is not ideal for Latto at all because she's pregnant with a married man's baby. But this is her life. This is what she wanted. So all I could do is say congrats and wish her a safe pregnancy. I will say this whole pregnancy announcement was well played from a marketing standpoint because she got a lot of people interested in her again, and they're going to tune into her music as well. I think when she took that hiatus and was gone for a little bit, she needed something to get people's attention again, because people will easily move on if you're not putting anything out. You know, they'll move on to the next artist. So I think Latto knows that. And yeah, she's securing her spot again. So we shall see what this new era brings for her. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video.
Yeah, the situation with Usher and Justin is very, very iffy. We don't really know what's going on between them. It could have something to do with Diddy. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But overall, it is a very sad situation what they seem to go through based on what Usher has said out his own mouth, what he went through as a kid. Even if no one did actually touch him, the fact that he saw those inappropriate things as a kid is really sad. As far as Latto, I already said what I had to say about her on my Patreon, so check out the Patreon. And if you want to see me react to her video and hear my thoughts on her new song and whatnot. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.